5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine start. Lift off of Antares. NG-12 mission. All up flight facility. Engines at 100%. Attitude nominal. Power nominal.
Space station. It's invisible, helps us monitor the arrival and departure of visiting vehicles.
Copy, Bob.
Is a unique bottle of Petrus 2000 that has spent 14 months maturing up in the International Space Station, so in zero gravity conditions. So it truly is a unique bottle of a fantastic Bordeaux. So it's been tasted and assessed. So it was a scientific research. So the reports from the tasting, I wasn't lucky enough to be there because it was done in March in Bordeaux this year. But reports are that it matured fantastically well. So that's great news that wine does mature well up in space.
If you want this in TV show.
Well, so 12 bottles of Petrus 2000 were sent up into space. They spent 14 months in the conditions up in space. So zero gravity, different, obviously, levels of radiation, different temperature. So the temperature was kept between 18 and 20 degrees, so relatively constant. So the conditions were very different from the bottles that were kept here on Earth. So the maturation process actually has turned out to be slightly different. There's not significant differences. I mean, both the space Petrus and the terrestrial Petrus are both tasting fantastically well. But it turns out the ones that were sent into space, they have seemed to evolve more quickly. So with time in bottle evolution, the wines do tend to turn from sort of purple reds when they're really young to mahogany garnets when they're older. So the ones that went into space were slightly more on the sort of mahogany garnet range, and also had slightly more tertiary characteristics. So tertiary characteristics are what things like leather, cedar, cigar box that come with bottle maturation, and the ones that returned from the International Space Station were slightly more involved, so had more of that tertiary characters.
Already outside the hatch, he is joining NASA's Victor Glover. You'll be able to tell them apart today by the stripes on their spacesuits.
Let's review them already. So we're going to close this.
Just to confirm, Hopper, you said the forward white band is visible on M3, is that correct?
So an Earth Petrus 2000 normally will cost around sort of 7,000 euros retail, and the estimate for this piece is in the region of $1 million US. But it is a unique piece. The first time a bottle of wine that has been into space has been offered for sale. So it truly is a one of a kind, and I'm sure will appeal not just to wine connoisseurs, but also to collectors in general, collectors of space history, so collectors across all sorts of fields, because it truly is, it's a piece of space history.
guys needed it.